Welcome back to American Agenda. It is time for the other view, and today we are hangry at Cynthia Nixon. You know, hunger strikes have been used throughout history to protest serious issues. Well, the Sex and the City actress is the latest to engage in one, well, sort of, joining a group of progressive lawmakers outside the White House calling for a permanent ceasefire from Israel. But Nixon, who has a net worth of approximately $25 million, she only lasted 2 days on her hunger strike. People are now calling her out on social media saying this is all about Cynthia Nixon. It's really not a hunger strike if you don't ever go hungry. And some are asking, what's 48 hours of you not eating going to do for the war? One user even pointing out the harsh reality of the LGBTQ rights in the eyes of Hamas terrorists. Funny enough, our coworker went to her daughter's bat mitzvah. Joining me now to discuss is Project 21 member, policy analyst Donna Jackson, and commentary editor for the Washington Times, Kelly Sadler. Kelly, let's talk about Cynthia Nixon. I feel like I've done a juice cleanse that lasted longer than her quote-unquote hunger strike for a cause that she allegedly really cares about. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, 2 days, that's pretty pathetic. But I think what you're seeing here, especially among these progressive celebrities, is that they're using this cause as something to gain social status. The social justice cause is a choice that they're consciously making to further their careers, to have more street cred amongst the progressive social justice warriors. But oftentimes they cling on to these false narratives. We saw that with the hands up, don't shoot, the BLM, where they donated money that went right into the activists' pockets to buy new homes, the Jussie Smollett hoax up in Chicago, the Kyle Rittenhouse, how they wanted to condemn him and he was the enemy. And these are all based on false narratives, much like this pro-Palestinian cause is. They're not rooted in facts, but the left clings on to them as a way to further their social status and their street cred and their popularity amongst themselves.
Donna, I mean, celebrities these days, they are so out of touch. I mean, we've started to see some divide now come within the Democratic Party when it comes to the Squad and their views over the Israel-Hamas war, and just being willing to recognize Israel and their right to be a state and their right to defend themselves. How do you think this is going to play into the Democratic Party? Do you think that we'll see more divides happening?
You know what? I think the divide is fake. I mean, it's for the purpose of their donors and to get reelected. Privately, they're 100% united that Israel should not exist as a state. Remember, the Squad in 2019 was banned from Israel, and all of the Squad members stood united with each other and against the prime minister saying that they should not be banned. Now I'm supposed to believe all the way up until October 7th, when these tragedies happened and they still had that anti-Israel sentiment, I'm supposed to believe that in less than 30 days, they've had a change of heart. They haven't. You know, we made the Squad into folk heroes. We made them into influencers. We asked the mainstream media push these people up as some kind of icons. So what's happening with the progressives and this anti-Israel sentiment is because we made them heroes. And what we really need to do is take them down, because we cannot have a group of individuals against our greatest allies and the only democratic democracy in the Middle East. So, this is an atrocity, and we need to recognize it for what it is.
Kelly, I mean, she's worth $25 million, right? Don't you think she could have put her money where her mouth is as opposed to just doing some hunger strike, which I just think was to gain more attention around her?
Absolutely. It was to further her career. It was for popularity. And it meant nothing, right? She's back eating today. So 48 hours is pathetic. As you said, Christina, you've gone on a juice cleanse longer than that. But in terms of the Squad, I mean, they're also using this, to go on TikTok and to up their social media influence, as well as, get donations from the radical base. But Rashida Tlaib voted present on a resolution that confirmed Israel's right to exist. So when Rashida Tlaib says that she has no idea what the river to the sea means, she's absolutely lying, because she voted present on Israel's right to exist, meaning that she did not declare her support for Israel. So the squad is very anti-Israel. They're radical, and they really do not support, they really don't, the Democratic Party as a whole was much more supportive of Israel, and they're causing a huge divide within their party and within Joe Biden's White House, which is dealing with this matter internally, and you're seeing his support for Israel kind of fade away.
It's just so shocking how out of touch with reality some people can be. But Donna Jackson, Kelly Sadler, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brent.